And his opponent across the ring fighting out of the blue corner. He wears white with gray trim, official weight 156 1/2 pounds. Professional record 10 victories, 2 defeats, 1 draw, with 7 wins coming by way of knockout. He trains out of Indio, California by way of Khiva, Uzbekistan. Here is the former WBA super welterweight champion of the world, Israil, the Dream Madrimov.
Israil, both receiving instructions dressing room. Obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. Anything from here on up is good, from here on up is good. Touch gloves, good luck.
Salazar a chance to counter with something big, but there's a big left hook.
Yeah, and that got the attention of Salazar, who's on a recent hot streak as far as knockouts. I mentioned he's KO'd 4 of his last 5 opponents.
List to fight Boots in the first quarter of this year. And I will also say that being around these guys this week, and there are people from Team Boots here and Team Ortiz here as well, there's some optimism that that fight is going to happen in the first quarter.
But on starts next month. Just wants to test himself, see how his body reacts since the surgeries and the bout of to the United States. Had his whole camp here, said he stepped up his game, but he's in there with one of the best in the business right now.
How he moves that upper body.
Good body shot by Madrimov, started with a jab and then left hook. Downstairs, you can see it, Salazar didn't like those body shots.
And again, Salazar just standing still against the ropes.
Body shot there coming back, maybe, because you know he's not really punching with a lot of power. He's trying to get good timing with the punches, the placement. You know, he's not really putting much oomph behind that right hand.
Madrimov, if you were in there.
I would around yet. Not scoring it officially, but I don't think he's won a round. He had been competitive in at least 2 of these rounds, but I think Madrimov's had the advantage. The
Salazar has good long arms where the power extends at the end.
Against some very good punchers early in his career, most notably Terrence Crawford and Virgil Ortiz. So.
We were talking about potential future matchups for Madrimov and Sergio. Madrimov said he's been or has sparred a lot with Sebastian Fedora. The Towering Inferno says he would love that fight. Not a lot of people are running in the direction
Nobody is running in the direction of a 6'6" southpaw except this man. I mean, Madrimov will go through murderer's row of, you know, everybody at 154. He has no fear. But can he beat these guys? It's a question.
Let's give credit to 5 foot
or second win.
Well, if Madrimov wanted to get in this fight, work out the rust and come out unscathed,
up to be a very easy night for Israil Madrimov. And even if it goes to scorecards, it still is going to be
still be seeing these 2 in the ring at this point. But Salazar has proven to be a tougher foe than expected. Madrimov, though,
back-to-back punchers, especially one of the biggest punchers in Virgil Ortiz. You know, you leave something in that ring. You know, a little bit of you gets taken away. So even though he wasn't knocked out, even though Madrimov was competitive in those fights, he still lost and he still absorbed that wear and tear.
I don't know, Sergio. I think this is a version of Madrimov.
Well, he's certainly taken more punishment than he thought he would.
Tonight.
Well, he's going for the knockout. You got to love his gumption. And Salazar will be right there waiting. He's not going anywhere. Good run, 2 from Salazar. And again.
Look, I agree with Chris here. I mean, whenever you came up short with one of the best fighters in the world, Bud Crawford, and one of the biggest punchers with Virgil Ortiz.
Can Madrimov give us some late drama? There's a right hand.
This is what he needs right now, and this is what we wanted to see. Keep this man hurt.
He's trying to hold on to Salazar. 45 seconds to go. Another big right hand. Are we about to see a stoppage?
Yes, we are. I don't think there's no fight left in Salazar. The referee is about to stop this fight. One more combination. and I think this fight's over.
30 seconds left.
Let it go. Let it go, Luis. Let it go. Let it go.
One more combination, one more flurry. Do it behind speed. If you're Madrimov right now, put the punches together and force the referee to stop this fight.
I don't know that Madrimov has anything left in the tank. He had a good 30-second surge there, but you can see right now he is just as tired as Salazar.
Salazar gave us everything he had and limped across the finish line. But you can see the relief from Madrimov. He had to dig deep, and he's going to get the win.
He's going to get that win, but look at that face. What a fight, what a physical fight for both these men. But you know what? Credit to Salazar for making it to the finish line. Madrimov expected an easier night tonight, didn't get it.
Well, he told us he was eager to see how his body would respond and how he felt. What do you think he's going to tell us after the fight?
I think he's going to tell us that he felt rusty. And he's going to tell us that his body doesn't feel all the way back. You can see that. Israil Madrimov has been an extremely well-conditioned guy throughout the course of his career. Went 12 hard rounds with Terrence Crawford. This was a guy that looks like he was tired by the midpoint of the fight. And look, it's been 11 long months, Sergio, but I just expected more. Situations like this, when you've got your opponent banged up in front of you, step on the gas, dig to the body, force the referee to do something by throwing combinations.
I agree with you. And look, like Todd said, maybe I was being a little bit too critical, but I'm allowed to do that as a fighter and a former champion. But if you could see it and you're being critical, that just goes to show you that the casual eye, the casual fan, could also see exactly what I'm seeing. And yes, that's a jab at you, Chris.
Well, history was made back in July as Claressa Shields became the first undisputed heavyweight champion in women's boxing, dominating Lanny Daniels on the scorecards. Now the GOAT returns to defend her throne, this time in a heated rematch against Franchon Cruz DAZN. That's live February 22nd right here on DAZN. Wow, what a shot that was from Claressa. You give Cruz DAZN a shot in that rematch, Sergio?
No.
Fair enough.
Great analysis there from Sergio.
Yeah. I think
he's
like Madrimov, you know. I think
I just seen the first fight. I know what to expect.
Well, the first fight was their pro debuts. I mean, it's been a long trip.
I get it, but Claressa Shields already went all the way up to heavyweight and felt heavyweight power. To come back down, I don't think she feels anything of DAZN. So
I think Franchon Cruz DAZN does have a shot if she makes it a physical fight. She has got to drag Claressa into one of those physical, messy fights to try to win that way.
All right, David Diamante has the scores.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 10 rounds of action here in Las Vegas, we go to the judges' score totals. They read as follows. Glenn Feldman, Chris Migliori, and Don Trello all score this bout identically, 99-91. All three for your winner by unanimous decision, Israil, the Dream Madrimov.
Well, he doesn't seem too upset with his performance, guys. He seems happy that he got the win, and I'm sure he's very excited with the way he closed the show in that last round.
Look, it's good to get back into the ring after an 11-month layoff. It's good to get your body used to fighting in a live event again, but he's got to get back in the gym immediately. And if there are some lingering issues with that pneumonia, he's got to deal with that. He's got to get his body correct, or else he's not going to be a contender against all the guys that he wants to fight. This was a guy that looked like one of the best at 154 as recently as 2 years ago, a little bit less even. That wasn't the fighter I saw tonight. He has got to get his body right before he can take on one of those champions.
Wait, hold on, here comes the big flip. Get out of the way, Diamante.